A free EQ I've used for many years is the one from Melda Productions called MEqualizer, which comes in their free effects bundle. It works in any DAW and in DaVinci Resolve. The plugin looks something like this. If you hit play, the EQ by default displays a spectrum analyzer, which is visually normalizing the peaks. You can toggle on and off the normalization with this button here. Some great features of this plugin are these toggle buttons here. The areas displays labels for the frequency spectrum regions. The auto listen lets you sweep through frequencies. The fill shows you frequencies with the most energy. The rainbow button toggles frequency colors. The sonogram displays a scrolling spectrogram showing changes in the frequency signal over time. Settings lets you adjust plugin settings. Pause lets you pause the visualization. And you already know what the normalizer does. What sets this EQ apart from others is the saturation knob here. For people that do voiceovers, sometimes they use saturation plugins to thicken their voice. So with this plugin, just adding between 20 to 30% saturation gives you a deep, rich, and fuller voiceover. Another feature of this EQ is that if you boost and attenuate certain frequencies, you can copy and paste these settings to another track and invert them to make room for competing frequencies. So if you're mixing instruments with vocals and need to make space for the vocals, this is perfect for that. As an example, I have these EQ settings on a voiceover. I want to copy and paste them on the background audio track here. Now let's invert the curve. Looking at this curve, it doesn't make sense to boost this notch on node 5. So I can double click down here to bring up band settings and deactivate bands 5, 3, and 2. What's left are the attenuations for the bands I boosted in the vocal track in order to make the vocal track stand out. Let me also adjust the Q factor to even out the curve and get rid of the saturation on this track. One last thing, this EQ has a dry and wet knob to mix in the strength of the effects you dialed in. And that's basically it. This is just one of many free plugins Melda offers in their free mixing bundle, which I'll be reviewing and demoing. If you are looking for a great third-party plugin to use across different audio and video applications, this is it. As always, thank you for watching, and until next time, go capture that once-in-a-lifetime moment.